These are the children of the Special Education Foundation. These are the children that you are helping by being here tonight. They suffer from physical, emotional, and mental disabilities. They are kids that are blind, deaf, autistic, nonverbal. Some can't walk. They aren't asking for your pity or sympathy. They just ask that you smile back, that you lend a helping hand. They are human beings just like you and me. And if you look closely enough, you'll see your son, your daughter, your brother or sister. The children of the Special Education Foundation ask the question, what do you see when you see me? With your participation tonight, you're helping families through the Special Education Foundation. This is Rich Ledbetter, a father of two boys that have autism.
You have your baby when they're little, and you just want them to look at you and look in your eyes. And the child, he would never look at his mom's eyes, and just, that made her so sad. Since the children were born, Rich and his family have had to live day to day, not knowing what to expect with the kids' behavior, how they feel, what do they feel. As a parent, at times, he's lost. I love him to death, but he's so difficult to deal with, I mean, it's hard for a parent to talk about their child like that. It is. Sorry. I would do anything for him, but it's not easy. Not easy.
There are so many kids that are touched by the work of the teachers and the help of the Special Education Foundation. When you support these kids, you are making a huge difference in the lives of so many that need your help. You can only imagine how expensive most of these services and devices can be for the families to help the children.
I know the struggle that so many of our parents have with trying to meet the basic needs. Kids who need hearing aids, kids who need braces, who might need a specific type of wheelchair. That is all so much, and sometimes funding from the different resources doesn't cover it all. And it's what our kids need. It's basic needs for our kids.
That's Paula Berner, and she's been recognized as the School Teacher of the Year before.
The most emotional part of being here is when I see a kid who has worked on something for years and years and years finally get it. And it just doesn't come in a day. Sometimes it takes years and years. But once they get it, it's the greatest moment of fulfillment in my life. And I just had that the beginning of this school year. A kid who we've had here for 2 years, who has never ever opened his mouth to sing. The second day of class, he started singing a song, and I had to stop for a moment because I was in tears. But it's what we work on every day, every day.
Imagine just the simple task of eating every day. It seems simple to us, but that's an aspect of life that the teachers have worked on with so many of the children. Because of anxieties and disabilities, the children have to learn what we take for granted. Because of this tournament, the Special Education Foundation was able to transfer funds to specifically help in that program.
Our parents, their students, they can't take their kids out to dinner because when they see someone at the table next to them eating something that may be offensive, they have a behavior that, pushes the parents to leave the restaurant. So by being more tolerant of foods on the table and the smells and the looks and maybe even tasting some of the foods, our parents are then able to go more places with their kids.
This is the family of Susan Long. She's not only a physical therapist for children with disabilities, she also has 2 of them of her own. This is Caleb. He has a mental capacity of an 8-year-old. Susan lives from one day to the next, literally not knowing what may happen with her kids. One son, who's been seen by the finest doctors in the world, still doesn't have a diagnosis for his neurometabolic disease. Appointments, medication, hearing aids, multiple surgeries. The cost is astronomical.
Where I hear other parents talk about Little League and how expensive it is to buy the hockey gear and what they're doing with their kids, this is my day-to-day, what I need to do with my kids, and it gets old. It does. It gets old. But you just keep going and you look for the joy still. It's still there. You still find it.
That joy was seen during a holiday program. This is why the teachers do it. There are stories like this one every day with kids that have disabilities. They are innocent, beautiful children that need help. Some just need hope. They need a chance. Since this tournament began, there have been over 31,000 students that have benefited from your generosity. This video began with the question, what do you see when you see me? I don't know about you. I see the best in the human spirit. This is the Special Education Foundation.